Hey everybody, it's Kevin from 3D Printed Props. In today's video, I'm going to show you how I printed and painted these two really cool looking Green Lantern rings from the new HBO show Lanterns. Of course, you can get both of the files for these rings on my website, 3D Printed Props, and there is a coupon code below. So if you've watched any videos on the channel, you know I am a huge comic book fan. I've been collecting comic books since I was in my teens, early teens, maybe even younger. My grandfather would take me to my uncle's cigar store after church, and I could either pick out a Matchbox car or a comic. And I used to get a Matchbox car all the time, and then I switched over to comics, and I never stopped. So comics are a big part of my life. Now, I was super excited when I saw that there was going to be a new comic book show on HBO, and it was going to be based on the Green Lantern Corps. Now, I collect a lot of comics, and one of the comics I collect over the years pretty regularly is Green Lantern. I'm reading it right now. I get my monthly books. And so when I saw they were going to do a Lantern show, and it was going to be live action, I was super excited. Now, other than this being just a cool looking comic book show, I was really excited for the actors. You've got Kyle Chandler. I can't remember names, so I have it written down. I love Kyle Chandler. He was fantastic in a show a long time ago, Homefront, World War II show. Then I think it was like Sunday Paper, another great show. He's a great character actor. Manchester by the Sea, he was awesome in that. He was really good in Wolf of Wall Street, the small part he had. He was fantastic in it. And Mayor of Easttown, I believe the show is called. It's great show. The problem with him in movies and shows is he tends to die really early, which is very frustrating when you like an actor. But I don't think he's going to get killed off in this because, of course, he's Hal. So he is playing Hal Jordan. Now, Aaron Pierre, he plays John Stewart. Not as familiar with his work, but I plan on checking him out. And someone I'm really excited about is Garrett Dillahunt. I love that guy. He plays a great psycho from like Deadwood and other movies he's played bad guys. And he is a funny guy too in stuff like Raising Hope and the Mindy Project and things like that. He is an amazing character actor. So the casting looks fantastic. Researching a project, a model, something you're going to model before a show's come out is kind of tricky. But the two rings are really, really shown off in a few publicity shots and in the trailer. So this is John Stewart's ring, and I'm positive this is going to be his ring. Hal's in the car with him. He puts the ring on the dashboard. It is a super close-up. And then Hal jumps out of the car, and I think that's to get John to take up the mantle, use the ring. And then I'm assuming they don't show it, he's going to fly up in a green light with the ring. The other one is a shot of Hal walking, and you can see the ring on his hand, and you can zoom in pretty close to get some detail on it. So this Hal's ring. Now, if there's any tweaks and changes, I'll, of course, update the files, because you can get these files over on my website, 3D Printed Props, and you can download them, use the coupon code below. So let's go ahead behind the fake wall. First, I'm going to show you how I laid them out on my printer, what resin I used. Then I'm going to show you how I prepared them for paint and how I went about finishing these two cool looking Green Lantern rings. So I laid out a bunch of these in blueprint, which is the HeyGears slicer, and I kept the supports off the details, and we're ready to print. So I really love the faceted look of this ring, the green, what will end up being the gold, the sort of stone-looking band with the cracks in it. I think it's just a really cool-looking ring. And I sized this to fit my ring finger or my middle finger, and it is a size 12, so you can scale it up or down accordingly. We need to do a little bit of sanding. This is where the supports were, and I printed this out on my HeyGears, and I just used I think it was maybe a 120 because it was pretty pronounced. And you know, you brush them away, you can see those divot marks. That means there's still some sanding that needs to be done. I did that, and now we're ready for paint. So I used some Vallejo gold, black, and their varnish to make the gem a little bit more glossy. And I use the smallest brush that I have. And I usually use this for painting eyes, but it really, really worked out here. And there's a lot of detail these lines are fine, and it took a while, so I just sort of did it off camera because I had to get it in really close so my old eyes could actually see it. Now we're going to do the band, and that's simple, just some black. I did give this 2 coats. The green was showing through. I almost left it because it kind of looked neat, but looking at the reference, it's pretty much solid black. So I did give this 1 more coat, and it was a nice black. Now, I did have some little mistakes where I hit the green, the transparent green there, resin, with some gold, so I used an X-Acto to just scrape it away, and it got rid of it, and it looked super clean. Now let's make that gem sort of shine a little bit. I went ahead and used that varnish to just glow it up a bit, and I tried to stay away from the gold so it would just shine on the gem. So here's Hal's ring, a lot less ornate, a sort of a classic look to it. I kind of dig it. It needed some sanding in the back, and it actually needed some sanding all over. So I gave it a sand with like a 320 and then a 400, and then I hit it with a 600 just for the heck of it. And then I went through and painted, and I gave it a couple coats. You can see that the paint is, needs a second coat. It's a little bit thin because I watered it down a bit, and it looks super sharp. Now that is messy as heck. Why? I didn't use the same thin brush. So I am going to actually redo this one because those lines are just too messy. But overall, I am super happy with how these things turned out. So as you can see, super easy paint job. Couple things if I was going to do this again, and I think I'm going to because I'm curious to see if I can get this to work. The green is a little muted. The resin, it looks like a more muted green. I want it to be a deeper green. I think I've got some ideas to solve that, possibly in the back using like a metallic green, or maybe, metallic green paint so that it picks up like on the sparkly of a metallic green paint, maybe like a car and automotive paint, putting it back there. Another thing is to add some green pigment to the resin itself just to make it a deeper green. I'm probably going to try that first. The second thing is when I paint the Hal ring, since it's got such fine detail, I'll definitely be using my magnifying goggles that I use that's got the light with the eye brush, the brush I use to paint eyes, which is like crazy super fine, and I think I'll get a much cleaner line. But scraping off the paint, I really think this looks pretty clean. I was really happy with it. All right, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Again, if you want to pick these files up, head over to 3dprinterprops.com. Please subscribe and like the video. I really appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one.